Every financial choice you make has the potential to either take you closer to financial success or further away from it. The difference between having sound finances and financial despair can be made by forming some fundamental habits and making deliberate decisions. We must occasionally choose to give up some indulgences in order to accumulate wealth. One strategy to guarantee you accumulate cash over time is to develop good habits. If you can control your habits, you'll need to be patient, willing to make sacrifices, and disciplined, but you'll have more control over your life. In today's financial video by Finance Aligned, we'll be looking at 8 habits that will help you go from having no money to being wealthy in 2023. So make sure you watch this video to the end to find out. Let's get into the video. Number 1. Keep a budget. Budgeting is important for your financial stability, ensuring you can pay common expenses like rent, tuition, student loans, credit card bills, and entertainment. It's a proactive approach to organizing your finances. Budgeting ensures you're not spending more than you're making, allowing you to plan for short and long-term expenses. It's an easy, helpful way for people with all types of income and expenses to keep their finances in order. You simply want to be able to track your income left over after all expenses to ensure you're not falling into debt. To build wealth, you need to save money. Understanding where your money is going is the first step to reducing expenses and saving more. That's where a budget comes in. First, identify your income. How much money do you have coming in? Then, identify your fixed costs. For instance, your rent or mortgage, utilities, insurance, and debt payments are all examples of expected monthly costs that won't change. And what are your variable costs? These can include dining out, ordering food, entertainment, and other varying costs. Remember, income must exceed expenses. If it doesn't, start trimming your variable costs. A good rule of thumb for budgeting is to follow the 50-30-20 rule. This rule states that you should aim to spend 50% of your income on fixed costs and 30% on variable costs, and save or invest the remaining 20%. Number 2. Invest in yourself. Learning to invest in yourself may be the most profitable investment you can ever make. It yields not only future returns, but often a current payoff as well. People often think of wealth in terms of how much money we make or have in our bank accounts. Businesses, real estate, paper assets, gold, silver, and other commodities are also ways we measure our wealth. Have you ever considered what happens when you lose all these assets? Think of what happens when you lose your job, your business, or other investment vehicles you may have. You are your most important source of wealth. As you plan, create, or build wealth, these are important questions to ask yourself. True wealth is sustainable wealth. It's not enough to achieve wealth without having built the capacity to sustain it. Building the capacity to sustain your wealth starts with investing in yourself. Number 3. Reading. Generally speaking, you can't become rich just by reading books. But reading does play a catalytic role in your journey to become rich. A majority of successful and rich people do share reading as a common trait. Reading allows you to learn from others' successes and attain success faster. While you are looking at how reading can make you rich, you probably wonder whether reading books makes you smarter overall as well. The answer is yes, as research has shown that reading stimulates your brain in a way that improves brain functions and makes you smarter. To become rich, you must first have ideas in your head on how to make money, and the more information and concepts are stored in your brain, the more ideas you'll be able to generate. Reading the right books frequently enough will stimulate your brain and provide you with new and unique ideas to make more money. However, you'll only make money when you decide to execute your money-making ideas that stem from your reading. More so, if you get into the habit of reading many self-improvement books, like most financially successful people, your chances to become rich are much higher than people who read only for entertainment. Hey guys, subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. That way you'll be notified whenever we upload a new video on tips and tricks for self-improvement and personal development. Back to the video. Number 4. Create a network of positive influences. One way successful people remain competitive and thrive is by surrounding themselves with other successful individuals and removing negative people from their social circles. Staying positive can help you remain goal-oriented and motivated. So it's important to surround yourself with individuals who share your ideals and goals. If you're currently contemplating a new business idea or simply want to begin manifesting your success, try reaching out to successful entrepreneurs near you who might be interested in mentoring you. You may also want to take a look at those you surround yourself with most often and make sure you're investing your time with people who are encouraging and uplifting, not negative and critical. While it's important to take note of how things are in the present, positive influencers also look ahead to what things can become. This is especially true today when many organizations as a whole are rapidly losing morale and optimism due to the current state of business. Positive influencers want to better themselves, meaning they are open to critiques and criticisms from those around them. Without getting feedback from others, you can never really know where you stand, especially if your work and efforts directly affect those people. Number 5. Putting your money to work. As long as you're just saving, your money shrinks as inflation reduces its real purchasing power. To earn income, money needs to be invested. To do this, you will need to consider different options for investing and figuring out how to not lose your savings. We live in a world built on capitalism and free markets. Succeeding to build wealth in our society is dependent upon learning how to make money work for you, and this means understanding just how investing can passively grow your wealth over time. This suggests that you need to do more than just work harder for your money to find a better job, hone your skills, and move up the corporate ladder in order to maximize your ability to accumulate wealth. Unfortunately, what you can earn from your job is limited to the time you put into it. However, money is not limited by health, age, or time. Your money can work overtime, and you can benefit from compounding effects. Your capital earns interest, and the interest it makes also earns more interest, and so on. Number 6. Frugality. Being frugal does not mean being stingy. Being a resource and money-wise is the habit of being frugal. It's also a habit of being economical. Avoiding waste is the first step in learning to be economical, which naturally leads to efficiency. Spending money that you've worked hard for is not a vice. To some extent, it's also essential because it helps us maintain the quality of our lives. But there is a difference between spending for a good life and spending on things for instant gratification. While we need to spend on essentials like food, clothing, and other things, we also need to think about how to improve the future quality of our lives. Successful people avoid overspending. Instead, they compare shops and negotiate. The result is financial success through the simple act of saving more money than they spend. Most times, we have no savings or money at all due to the way we spend. Being frugal goes a long way toward becoming wealthy, so this is an important habit you should cultivate. Number 7. Start investing. To get started investing, pick a strategy based on the amount you'll invest, the timelines for your investment goals, and the amount of risk that makes sense for you. Investing when you're young is one of the best ways to see solid returns on your money. That's thanks to compound earnings, which means your investment returns start earning more returns for you. Compounding also allows your account balance to snowball over time. At the same time, people often wonder if it's possible to get started with a little money. Yes, of course! Investing with smaller dollar amounts is possible now more than ever, thanks to low or no investment minimums, zero commissions, and fractional shares. There are plenty of investments available for relatively small accounts, such as index funds, exchange-traded funds, and mutual funds. Once you decide how to invest, you'll need to choose what to invest in. Every investment carries risk, and it's important to understand each instrument, how much risk it carries, and whether that risk is aligned with your goals. Number 8. Setting goals. A goal represents an aim, desire, or objective that you'd like to accomplish in the future. When you establish goals, you're taking an active role in outlining the steps necessary to achieve that outcome. Goal setting can help you create a realistic plan to put you on the right path to accomplishing your goals or objectives. If you're having trouble achieving your business or personal goals, you're not alone. It might be time to change your approach to goal setting. Successful goal setting starts with identifying specific goals and planning how you intend to achieve them realistically. Setting goals can help you establish a short, medium, and long-term strategy for success. Effective goal setting includes having goals that are worthwhile, achievable, and specific. Prioritize your goals and make them public to help you stay committed. It helps to evaluate and track your progress, quantifying your results along the way. Financial goal setting is the key to building wealth. Financial goals are like the itinerary receipt for a plane trip. They tell you where you want to be in the future, how much the trip costs, and an estimated time of arrival. Finally, money making habits are small yet powerful to help grow wealth over some time. Learn about investing, be frugal, get a side hustle, stick to your plan, and have an emergency fund to be financially stable and independent and achieve your goals for 2023. Developing these good habits will enable you to make more money, save more money, and achieve your financial objectives. Keep in mind that increasing your wealth may be a gradual process, but if you keep going, you will eventually realize your dreams. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Kindly let me know what you think about this video in the comments section below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more educational content like this. See you next time. Thanks for watching.